Next to the parking lot was open air movies. You know, they had open air movies then. You know, you had a big screen and you park in your car. And, well, I'd park where I could sit in the car and watch the movie over a fence. And the movies were all about nakedness.
X-rated.
It all showed all kind of naked stuff, and here I could sit in the car and see that without paying nothing.
And how old were you?
Well, I was married then.
Were you married to Emma or to Mom?
She was in shopping.
The woman to dry goods.
She was in shopping and I was sitting in the car.
So you probably wanted to go shopping with her every time. Yeah.
That was in Wilmington, Delaware. That was. And I think they start getting complaints because people not paying were able to see over the fence and watch the lewd movies.
So were you disappointed when they stopped, or?
Well, I had to be tricky. I had to be tricky to be able to sit in the car.
Did Mom ever find out you were doing this?
No.
When you were building the house, you would buy cement blocks, 10 cents a piece?
Yeah. I see how much money I had left over each payday and buy blocks. And, well, built enough house that we didn't have no mortgage, and all your kids grew up and without a mortgage on a house.
That's wonderful.
That's wonderful.
Yep. And you did all the electric
we did all that, and I didn't know my ass from a hole in the ground about building. I had to get a book to tell me how to mix the cement to lay the blocks.
Well, didn't you do the electric? You dug the well and put in the plumbing and everything.
Yeah.
You need a fan? No.
I did everything. And I was afraid of heights. And I had to put the roof on from the inside. I had
But it's not, it'll be.
to have a scaffold inside the house and lean over and nail boards on the roof.
Well, didn't your brothers come from Baltimore and help you out?
They didn't help me out. They just looked to see what I was, all the mistakes I was making.
Well,
I invented all kinds of things that I didn't get credit for. But I didn't mind that because I was in a job that wasn't high paying, but it also, I wasn't in a stressful job because I was the boss. In other words, if I made any mistakes, I didn't run the the boss to correct it. I was the boss. I had to correct my own mistakes.
So you never got in trouble, did you?
Huh?
He wasn't under stress. That's the secret.
No, I didn't get in trouble, and the management in any altercations with the personnel, the
Where's that cake?
office took my part.
The cake
They
is
didn't go
over
against
here.
me
Probably
and take part of the
the second shelf or top shelf.
employee.
Let me see. Open it wide.
So I had a non-stressful job because I didn't have the stress of trying to do something the boss wanted. See? Because I was the one that was making the agenda.
So that's why
But it
you.
wasn't high paying.
Stress kills.
They cheated me all my life.
They cheated you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but you got the final word. They're probably
thank
dead
you.
by now, and you're still alive.
Yeah, right, right.
Was tricky.
Yeah, he was tricky. He went to Villanova because he had a girlfriend up there, and her mother said they're particular who goes to Villanova, and he came home and said he wants to go to Villanova. Just to get the best of her mother. Anyway, when he went to Villanova, the deal was we pay for his room and tuition, and if he wanted to eat, he'd have to find a part-time job. So anyway, his love life disappeared, but the girl had another boyfriend. So he pretend he was her girl. The girl was still his friend, and they hired him to deliver flowers and stuff, and she pretends he was her boyfriend. See?
No. They just liked me, and I was a kid from a poor little town called Northeast, and so they gave me a job at the florist shop over holidays to help me out.
That's my little brother.
I was going to say, my children all grew up and they couldn't wait to get out of the clutches of their mom and dad.
No. You just taught us to be independent, and that's what we did.
Well, I thank all of you for going your own way and not hanging on the apron string. Oh no, I was towing a van up to Baltimore to sell it, and I had sort of fell asleep at the wheel and start running off the road, and whoever was with me woke me up real quick, and I grabbed the wheel and turned it the other way until I blocked the interstate. I dropped the roadway all the way across, and I was expecting somebody behind me to ram into me and tear me up. But I straightened, nothing was behind me, and I straightened up, and I pulled into the filling station, and I went to put gas in, and I looked there. There was a rosary piled up right behind my rear wheel. I
Wow.
would have had to run over that to get where I was. And here it was piled up right
Okay.
behind my wheel.
Like an
Biggest-
angel put it there
Huh?
for you.
Is your old messages?
Go ahead.
And from that, I pulled the rosary out and I hung it up over my
Oh.
mirror.
Aw.
But it wasn't damaged at all, and yet it should have been run over
That's
to
right.
be where it was.
Absolutely.
I think your guardian angel worked overtime for you.
And in different instances like that, I find that the Lord was looking out for me.
He certainly
And
was.
other things.
Well, he got you out of World War II without, safe and alive.
Yeah, when I slept underneath a truckload of ammunition.
Good grief.